Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel for a 21 reaction because I wanted to check both title track all at once, even though that means there's going to be a gap in time in between, you know. That's basically why there wasn't a reaction, like a dedicated reaction to Rebel Heart when it came out, completely unrelated. But if I seem a little stiff today, it's because I'm pretty sure like I slept wrong or something, and my point exactly, baby girl. Yeah, just wanted to let you know that I'm planning on checking also the rest of the album as exclusive content on my Patreon. So yeah, if you're interested, my Patreon will be linked below. So with that said, last thing before we get into the reaction, right? But I have to say, I have definitely heard like parts of Rebel Heart on Instagram. You know, just wanted to be completely transparent. So let's go. I got you, my. Oh yeah, I got you, sweetheart. That could never be me, honest. Wow. That's so cute. I don't know. Oh! What? Holy wow. Yeah, I heard that. Is it me who's just highly emotional, or is this kinda moving? Aww. I don't know who's cuter, honestly, between the two of them. Oh, that's so sweet. Ah, this is not a good time. Ayu. 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 Shit. Ayu. Ayu. I don't mean to make this about myself, okay? But like, I feel like sometimes you encounter songs which lyrics just like you needed them, or like the music video you needed to see that or something, you know? Yeah, even though this came out a few weeks ago already, I feel like I needed that today. To be fair, I am in a very highly emotional moment. I am à fleur de peau, comme on dirait en français. Yeah, it's been really tough lately. Even though there are still countless of good things happening to me, I have been feeling very beaten down by life or whatever, and so the message right here and just the beat and their voices on it, and also the visual, like the music video, not that it was, you know, depicting what I was going through or whatever, but somehow it gave me this like inner sense of hey, I know it's hard, but you will do well, you'll do fine, just do you, you know? I feel like this song is truly just power in being authentically yourself. You might feel like you don't fit in, you might feel like life goes against you or whatever. The best thing that you can do for yourself is be yourself. Unapologetically yourself. The music video, you know, showing all of the girls in their own environment and everything, and eventually through tears and everything, they somehow managed to find like their tribe or whatever, like their people, you know. That is so heartwarming. Also, I love how there are moments where they're showing like fans dancing to their songs, and so it's kind of like a shout out to the true fans who are there to support them and everything. It's just really, really heartwarming. It's kind of like the people who have your best intentions. They would truly be there for you to support you through the hardships and everything, you know. I don't think I was expecting for this song to be empowering but also vulnerable. This is actually something that I've said before, but there's so much power in being vulnerable, and I think that is also a reason why this kind of song touches so many people. And sometimes because we cannot necessarily like afford to do it for ourselves, seeing someone else being able to do it instead of us kind of is comforting. Yeah, by proxy, kind of. One thing that I also really, really enjoy about this music video is how, like I said earlier, you know, each of the girls have their own environment, their own world, their own storyline, and I feel like they're very, very close to their own journey. You know, like Hiso still being in school, for example, like Rei being in Shibuya and being really like seemingly her real self in here as well. So I feel like each of the panels that they have, like storyline and whatnot, are very close to their own personal life. And so to bring it back to the whole like there is power in vulnerability, well, yeah, it was both empowering and vulnerable. And so both of these very strong emotions kind of hit me hard, very hard, especially at the end when they kind of like come together and just hug each other. If you're lucky enough to be surrounded by people who love you and who have your best interest, then who cares about the rest of the world, really? Yeah, and also the hook, love me, hate me, but you will never be me. Not the first time that IVE is, you know, seemingly talking about the hate that they're receiving, and every time it is so satisfying. Yeah, really like this song. Okay, so now we've got Attitude, and since the teaser came out, I feel like the majority of us kind of clocked the sample in there or whatever interpolation. I still don't understand the difference between the two, but there is a tune that was highly familiar. I personally couldn't have named it, but people in the comments definitely did. IVE has definitely had a history of using tunes that are well known. Personally, every time they do it, it's almost like, oh my god, like what is it, like an Easter egg or something. And I think so far the like interpolation or sampling or whatever have been done very like masterfully well. I feel like it's really, really smart because by using this sample, some people would say like, oh, I'm sick of this tune because I've heard it too much when it came out. The way I see it, using this kind of melody tune that had already well known, it allows to target like wider, like a big demographic. I don't know, personally I think it's such a smart thing to do this. So yeah, Attitude, let's go. I have to say, the teaser pictures, I loved how each of the girls have had kind of like their own storyline and problematic, quote unquote. Ooh, love this society. Going against the flow, huh? Hey. Whatever they did with the, I know, right there. Wow. Hey. Yeah. Oh.
care about it 한끄려진 머리 so pretty
Yeah.
짜증 대신에 I'm just nothing 해봐 어디 I'm so lucky 방금 올린 picture click click 머리부터 발끝까지 I don't need 너의 동인
Oh, she did it! She did it again! Oh my god. Wow. Ah! I can't read. No, I can read Korean, but I don't understand. Wow. I'll get back to it later. Stay and bother, right? Okay. Ooh. Damn, go. Tell them. Damn. Hey. Oh, that was satisfying, finally. Because the way they cut, like, kind of like sequenced or whatever her high note, I didn't know, I couldn't tell if it was like satisfying or it was kind of like blue balling me. Okay, first of all, incredibly catchy. I cannot help but absolutely adore the message of this. I feel like this is actually something that I can feel every time they come back, but at a different level, if you want. But this song right here just has this very noticeable maturity in every sense. So I feel like their voices have matured. I feel like possibly their mindset, mentality has matured as well, and also as a group also potentially. I feel like this is one of the first comeback where I don't necessarily get this like regal feeling. I feel like this concept is very grounded in reality, which is why also I feel like this is somehow feeling more mature, and it's because it's closer to reality maybe. But I feel like this comeback has something that it feels more tangible, if that even makes sense, more realistic, more mature, and it fits them so well. On top of finding the song really catchy, and Lisa's like high notes are just delectable, like freaking delicious, right? The way they kind of held back on the high note by, you know, sequencing it, like, I don't know, like dividing it. It was both satisfying and also like frustrating because I was like, give it to me. It also reminds me of the first time in Heya when they kind of like held back the drop, you know? Yeah, as I was saying, like, on top of really enjoying the song, the music video is brilliantly done. I love how they're managing to show that, you know, the society, the loveless society, which could be like an actual critique of today's society, you know. Some of these shots here remind me actually of some of the videos that have been circulating online where people show what taking the subway in South Korea is like during peak hour, kind of like when employees are going to work, you know. Yeah, here they're kind of like showing how everyone is walking like zombie almost, looking very monotonous, like following every rules and everything, living life accordingly to like this loveless society, which could also be lifeless. So here they are, you know, coming with a pop of color, going against the tide, coming as they are, and proud to be who they are, loving themselves unconditionally. And what I love most about this whole thing actually is through this attitude of like loving oneself, it's actually contagious. Love is contagious. This kind of attitude, mindset, and everything is contagious. And so this is definitely like the right attitude to have in life, I think. You know, you have to love or something like this. So again, like I said, also for Rebel Heart, I feel like sometimes that songs that are coming at a really good timing, and the lyrics are saying some things that you needed to hear, and it feels good to hear because it's comforting, it's empowering. When I get lyrics like these, I wanna emulate them. I feel like both these songs are are not like what I would consider like powerful in themselves, but they carry a strength. So it's kind of like inherent to the song, but it's not outwardly powerful per se, which is why I say it's kind of like soft in power. It still feels very delicate, you know, it still feels like porcelain or something like this. Yeah, they're really going against everything. I love it. Ah! I swear to God! I love that they have included Wonyoung's like iconic little twirl in the music, in the dance, sorry. I really like it. Yeah, this is an ear one for sure. Ah! There are definitely moments that feel unexpected, you know? But considering the concept, I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Oh, I love this so much. This song feels so full. If you want, I don't know if that makes any sense. It feels so complete. Maybe because it is. Maybe because it is over 30 minutes long. Sorry. The lyrics also kind of reminds me of, it's kind of like manifesting in a way, you know, like if you believe you're lucky, you will attract luck or something like this. I really, really like this song. Really, really a lot. Rebel Heart as well, but they're different, you know. I feel like I would listen to Attitude more on a daily basis, and Rebel Heart is something that I would, well, maybe it's because I kind of like teared up listening to it, and so I don't necessarily want to revisit it at the moment because I don't want to cry. But yeah, both are really, really good. You know, this comeback is very nice. It feels of substance. It feels like there's depth, there's personality, there's character, there's maturity also, like I said, and it just feels so much more human. Maybe it's just me. You guys let me know what you think of these two songs. So like I said at the beginning, I will be checking out the rest of the tracks of the album as exclusive content on my Patreon. So if you're interested, you know, I will gladly see you guys there. Otherwise, well, thank you so much for watching, tuning in today's video, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.